Vasco de Sá takes his new wife and her mother to live in the uninhabited desert region of Brazil's northeast coast, in Andrusha Waddington's House of Sand. The young wife, Fernanda Torres, doesn't want to stay, but her mother, Fernanda Montenegro, the star of Central Station, urges her to accept her surroundings. When Vasco dies in an accident and his 24 followers run away, the women are left to cope in the desert on their own. And all the young widow wants to do is escape these barren surroundings. Thus begins a saga of longing and survival that will last almost 60 years. You know, Richard, this is one of my films of the year. I must say, it took me by surprise. It's an epic. And what it really is it's a very realistic film, but it's a parable. And it is a parable about the 20th century, and it's a parable about the human condition. Because what's thrown in here, as you jump in these leaps of time, every leap of time is an important event in the 20th century and in the technological and scientific history.
True. The birth of aviation, the discovery of relativity.
The discovery of relativity,
the Second World War.
In space. First World War after it, and the Second World War. But it is woven into this film, and the desert becomes really a microcosm for the universe and how human beings have to learn to accept their destiny and make the best of what they have.
I think, and I couldn't agree with you more, and seizing the destiny in this case would mean having a clear conscience and walking out. I think this film reminded me of...
Our cameraman is laughing.
The Seinfeld,
you're a cruel person.
The Seinfeld joke about the film that Elaine walked out on called The Yearning and the Longing.
Right.
Yeah, this is exactly the case of it. I'm astonished that it has as many partisans, as well-spoken partisans as it has. For me, this was like watching Sandra from one end of the screen to the other. I thought it was an exercise in tedium. I rebelled against the idea that you must stay rooted to this spot of sandy wastes when there's any remote chance of escaping and going back to the city where there's life and music and so forth.
Rebuttal.
Okay, yeah.
All right. First of all, the young Aurea is trying to escape.
Yeah. And under completely contrived circumstances.
But no, things happen. Her destiny is not to let her escape.
Yeah.
And it is, of course, an important part of the theme of the film that you're never going to escape, because this really is all
you'll never be able to escape, but you can find diversion in this life. And it's not a matter of just like staying in a sandy barren waste.
But this barren waste is so gorgeously photographed.
Oh.
It is made to seem as though you're really following a Lawrence of Arabia plot. It is so beautifully done, and I think we could see in that clip just how they do it. Out there, don't miss it. See whether you agree with Richard or you agree with me, and I'm sure you will agree with me.
Beware.
When this happens. It is, as I said, one of my films of the year.
Okay.